The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? Well, he's gone for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Owen. He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out of play for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Zico. Baresi. And it's Cannavaro. Cafu. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back. Oh, that's... And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi plays it short. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Zico takes the shot! Zico! The man is a genius of his generation. A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Zico. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get it through? Threads one in. Messi. And it's Zico. Alonso!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Cafu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. He's having a shot! Loose, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Tries a shot! He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really... And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Owen. Coming on to replace
That
him
gets things going for the second half.
25.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Xavi Alonso. Zico. It's Zico! And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Zico. Zico! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zico is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And now the breakaway. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
And a chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 13, Ryan Shaki.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. And with that, the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Kindly make his way to the
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there's the impress.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Rummenigge, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul. And it's Szoboszlai. Plays a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! Oh, off the bar! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The tech.
Rummenigge! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. No, that's been intercepted. Del Piero. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Vieri. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Cafu. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Szoboszlai. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Shoots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good ball through. He slid. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And smartly reclaimed.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
No foul, says the referee. Szoboszlai, and he's worked it through. Vieri. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Tries to pass it through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! What a save by Seaman! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. It's Park Ji-sung. Del Piero chasing after it. Raul. Almost an hour gone. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. And it's Szoboszlai.
Barcelona have turned up with a human block.
And Del Piero!
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Time and again they are repelled. Irwin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party takes a shot. He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Delivered in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Applies the finish! And that has faded wide. Oh, what's he done? He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Caught offside that time. Costa Curta. And time is up. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Szoboszlai. Neymar. Cantona. And this is Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen. And smartly reclaimed. It's a searching pass. Mateus. Neymar. Kante does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in a good position here. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Doué! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Szoboszlai. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the shot!
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Doué, and he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard. Mate. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's quickly taken. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to belt it away. Belletti. No way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lofted upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost an hour gone. And he's had a hit! Superb from Szoboszlai! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn.
He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
No, again, there's no way through. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for a runner.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Neymar. Now it's Owen. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Owen. Number 23, Desiree Doué. Number 7, Neymar. Number 18, Soboslai.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture to further improve their position of comfort.
Number 22.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Kante, brilliantly cut out.
2 added minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball's swung in. Rijkaard can get it clear. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's away, Rummenigge! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar tries to clear, and he's had a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes looking wide. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still goalless. Now it's Foden. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's been... Great chance! Well, there's the clearance. Cherki. That's a good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Chiellini. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Cunha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cunha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Foden. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Musiala. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's going in strongly.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. Matheus Cunha. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Batistuta. Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Foden.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have won it.
Rummenigge really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's an excellent interception. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge is onto this. And the finish! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played it.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Matheus Cunha picking up the match.